Hi there. Now we're going to do lesson 62. Forgiveness is my function as the light of the world. It is your forgiveness that will bring the world of darkness to the light. It is your forgiveness that lets you recognize the light in which you see. Forgiveness is the demonstration that you are the light of the world. Through your forgiveness does the truth about yourself return to your memory. Therefore, in your forgiveness lies your foundation. We are really going to zero in on what forgiveness is. And this is what we're doing right now, because forgiveness is the process of remembering that love is for being given, for giving it. So we need to forgive ourselves the illusion of believing we're not the light, so that we can then use the light for giving it forward. Paragraph 2, illusions about yourself and the world are one. So whatever I believe about the world that's an illusion is what I'm believing about myself. That is why all forgiveness is a gift to yourself. Every time I forgive, it is a gift to me. Every time you forgive, it is a gift to you. We might think it's for the other person, but it really isn't. It's a cleaning up over here so that we can begin to project from clarity, from a clean slate inside of us. Your goal is to find out who you are, having denied your identity by attacking creation and its creator. So for how long we've been wearing these costumes, pretending that we are the witch and or the ghost at Halloween, we have been denying that our creator created us, the presence of love that we actually are, and then we put a costume on. That's the illusion that we're removing. How do we remove the illusion? Oh, I forgive myself for forgetting my truth and pretending I'm a witch, pretending I'm a ghost at Halloween. We are letting go of what is not true about us. That is what forgiveness is, so that the love, the truth of who we are, can be given, because it is for the giving of it, the sharing of it. Now you are learning how to remember the truth. For this attack must be replaced with forgiveness, by forgiveness, so that thought of life may replace thoughts of death. Each time we are operating as if we know the truth and all of these things are happening that we don't like, we are literally attacking others because we're dead inside. We don't know who we are. So what we are doing is we're replacing the attack with forgiveness. Oh, now I remember who I am, so that I can give this love that I am. And then those thoughts that had us confused can begin to go away. So paragraph 3, remember that in every attack you call upon your own weakness, while each time you forgive, you call upon the strength of Christ in you. So to forgive is to give the love of Christ that is in me. If I no longer see myself as having been a bad person or messing up, and now I see my innocence, the light of God, the light of Christ that is pure, that is the essence of innocence, now can flow through me. Do you not then begin to understand what forgiveness will do for you? It will remove all sense of weakness, strain, and fatigue from your mind. If you know you're holy and innocent, what are these thoughts about? I'm not good enough, or I haven't achieved enough, or haven't acquired enough. Those things begin to go away, because it makes us feel very weak when we haven't achieved. It makes us feel very, very weak when somebody tells us we're not good enough, or when we're striving so hard to achieve something, to get somewhere, to become something. We're believing that we're not already who we are. So we do feel weak when we're striving. We feel weak when we're protecting. Either one of those two things has us not remember the truth and the perfection of who we are. So I'm going to say that again. Sentence number 3 in paragraph 3. It will remove all sense of weakness, strain, and fatigue from your mind. Cleans it up. It will take away all fear and guilt and pain. It will restore the invulnerability and power God gave his Son to your awareness. We're going to become aware of the power, the strength, the light that is inside of us. That becomes manifest, expressed. It begins to be poured onto the world. It begins to be moved into the purpose of, for what? For giving it. And it reminds us of our eternalness, our invulnerability. Why? Because God created us to be eternal. So what if you have a death experience in this lifetime? What you are is eternal. Now, fear of death cannot keep you scared, living your life pretty small. Oh, I don't want to get sick. I don't want to go out in traffic. I don't want to fly on a plane. I don't want to be on a boat. I don't want to leave my house. I don't want to catch a cold. All those things make us scared of dying. And yet we remain dead inside because we're confined into a very small idea of what's possible. This restores our invulnerability to our awareness. Why? Because God gave it to us that way. That's how we were created. Doesn't matter how many costumes you put on each lifetime. Each lifetime is a new costume. Doesn't matter how many you put on. You're still the essence of God as you were created, as I was created. And that's what we need to restore to our awareness. Paragraph 4. Let us be glad to begin and end this day by practicing today's idea and to use it as frequently as possible throughout the day. It will help to make the day as happy for you as God wants you to be. Oh my gosh, forgiveness is my function as the light of the world. All I got to do is forgive people so that the love that I have can be for the purpose of giving it. How sweet is that? Love, love, love that. And it will help those around you as well as those who seem to be far away in space and time. So even people who have died, or people, relationships that we're going to have in future lives, we just bless everybody. We release everybody. Let me read that again. Sentence number 3 in paragraph 4. And it will help those around you as well as those who seem to be far away in space and time to share this happiness with you. We just release love into the whole world. Everybody gets to be happy. Not the world, but the whole universe. Paragraph 5. As often as you can, closing your eyes if possible, say to yourself, forgiveness is my function as the light of the world. I would fulfill my function that I may be happy. I will fulfill my function that I may be happy. Because if I am forgiving, I am happy. There's nobody to hold a grudge against. Isn't that beautiful? Happiness comes from a mind that is clear. Nothing, no debris, no ego debris on the mind. Now love can flow. It's for the purpose of giving it. You feel the movement of love moving through you. Giving and receiving happen as one. Because there's no block to love, love flows. Sentence 4. Then devote a minute or two to considering your function and the happiness and release it will bring you. Let related thoughts come freely, for your heart will recognize these words, and in your mind is the awareness they are true. In our mind is the awareness of this truth, but we got to go below the ego noise to get to the place in the mind where this really will be felt, where it becomes our truth. At some level we know it, but we've got to feel it, and that happens when we feel love flowing through us. Should your attention wander, and it will, repeat the idea and add, I would remember this because I want to be happy. So, forgiveness is my function as the light of the world. Ego says, oh no, it's not. Immediately, I would remember this because I want to be happy. Who do you think you are? I want to remember that forgiveness is my function because I want to be happy. Look at that person, they're not good enough. Oh, I want to remember that my function is to be the light of the world. Why? Because I want to be happy. I can't believe so-and-so let you down. Oh, I want to remember that my function is to be the light of the world because I want to be happy. I can't believe boyfriend left you. Can't believe husband left you. Girlfriend left you. Wife left you. Boss fired you. Stock market crashed. Wait a second. I want to remember the truth of who I am because I want to be happy. So what is my truth? I'm the light of the world. I am not the stuff that's moving in the world. I am the light that is illuminating and can clearly see things in the world move. Let me not get attached to them. They're going to come and they will go. I will stay grounded in the truth of who I am. And that's where my happiness is felt, because the love that is in me can be sent out with compassion, because it is for giving it to them, those who don't know that they're attached to things that are meant to be moving. We jumped onto this lifetime because we knew things in the world move. But what is immovable in us is here to experience it with joy, with peace in our hearts, and not attach ourselves to these things that are going to be shifting. Isn't this exciting? I hope you enjoyed this lesson number 42. Forgiveness is my function as the light of the world. And that you allow yourself to begin to build this foundation of what the truth really is about you. Create space in your mind to allow for this to be your truth, because your heart soon is going to have to begin to feel it, for your mind and your heart to come into wholeheartedness and work as one. So your mind won't be thinking something other than what your heart desires to be feeling. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye-bye.